Hello, everybody, and welcome to Astrology Coaching by Anatoly. I'm happy that you're watching this live. Again, I didn't notify anybody that there is going to be a live, but after I'm going to just a second to stop the sound. I'm happy that I have this opportunity to make this live. Just I apologize I didn't inform people previously, but for the next time I'm going to do that. Today I'm going to reply to the questions that most of the people ask me about astrology, because Vedic astrology is not so popular and in Western world. And maybe if you are interested, I can answer questions with my Nakshatras Taro cards. These are special Nakshatras Taro cards that you can ask for a question, for example, one question, and I can choose one of the cards here. So this will give you more information about the question that you're asking. So the first thing before proceeding with this live, next time I'm going to share it at least 1 hour or 2 hours before the live. I'm going first, what will be the agenda. First, I'm going to reply your questions. If you have any questions regarding Vedic astrology, I'll be happy to answer. I have some here about the houses, about how to see whether you're born to be astrologer, or whether you have positions for psychologist, tarot reader, or astrologer. And as I mentioned, I'm going to check if you have any questions for your personal life. I want to check with you the power, whether the Nakshatras Taro cards are working. So if you have, for example, some kind of question regarding your personal private life, we can check whether the tarot cards, Nakshatras Tarot cards, are working. So you can ask the question, and I'm going to choose one of these cards for you, which will give more answers, which will give answer to your questions. Of course, if the people who are watching want that, I'm open to do that, just to check whether these tarot cards feel and sense the energy of your energy in your personal life. So tonight, if you have any questions regarding Vedic astrology or regarding something related to your chart, you can ask me. Now it's your moment. Now it's the best moment. And then, if you don't have, I'm going to answer the questions that you ask me privately. Here I wrote some. So I'm going to show you the houses in Vedic astrology, how to check whether you're a good tarot reader or astrologer. Now, so I see that there are people who are watching. So if you have any questions, please let me know now. Don't worry about that, especially if you want to check your tarot cards. If you want to ask the tarot cards, now is the moment to check them. Basically, I'm using Mama Investor. Do you see me making a lot of money in 6 months in crypto? Okay, Mama Investor, we're going to ask this question in just in a second. Okay, I'm going to do it now for you, Nakshatras card reading. So now I'm going to do that, and I'm going to ask this: do you see Mama Investor making a lot of money in the 6 months in crypto? Okay, I'm going to choose the top one, and the bottom one will be additional explanation if we need it. The card that I chose is Bharani. Do you see it? This Bharani Nakshatra is a card. Yes, in the next 6 months. Yes, Bharani Nakshatra is associated with transformation, with death and rebirth, with changes, with bringing life, and to how to say it in English, the bearer. what is explained here, big transformation, birth, love, support to everything that is alive. When I have Bharani Nakshatra, when I see Bharani Nakshatra, there it says that you have to transform something. And Bharani Nakshatra is associated with at least 9 months, because Bharani is giving birth and people are giving birth for 9 months. So I don't think, if this is the card, I don't think it will be in the next 6 months. It will be more than 6 months for sure. Because this is Bharani is not easy nakshatra. It is more that you have to put effort, but at the end you give the birth. This is the idea. You put the effort, you bear, there is pain, there is some work, and then you give the birth to something, a child, a project, or something else. So you need more time, or you have to transform something. At the bottom, you had this deer, the Migrashira deer, which is searching, traveling. So maybe you have to search for something additional or something new, some new approach in the crypto that you are doing. Because Bharani says there can be transformation that can last for more than 6 months. And Marigrashira tells Mama Investor that you need to search for something. You need to search additional things in your approach towards the crypto investment. This is what the card says. Of course, we can check your chart if you want. We can do that. I have consultations options that I'm going to share later on. So Baujit Kaur, let me show you first. I have this here. So I am Baujit Kaur says, am I going to meet someone new? Am I going to meet someone new? So Baujit Kaur, is she going to meet someone new? Let's see now. The top one is Mua, and the bottom one is Punarvasu. Do you know that I think you are thinking for someone from your past? Because Punarvasu means return of the light, which something that you lost can return back to you. If you want to find someone new, you have to uproot, you have to remove the old roots. This is Mua. You have to remove something old, something that bothers you, some old love, in order to find someone new. I think you are thinking for someone from your past, because Punarvasu is related with something that you have lost. Is that correct? Or I see that you need to change, you need to heal, and then find someone new, or you meet someone from your past. Thank you, Mama Investor, for your questions. I love when people are asking questions. Very accurate. Yes, the cards are very accurate, especially if, to be honest, I don't like to ask the cards questions for myself, because I'm not objective. Someone else, I prefer to call some friend and they can ask their cards. But for other people, these cards are very accurate. So yeah, they feel the energy. That's why sometimes I try to use them with people. And yeah, so do you have any other questions? Now is the moment, or later on when I proceed, because we have time, don't worry. These nakshatra cards are really nice. I bought them when I started studying Vedic astrology. There was an option to buy them, and I didn't use them a lot, to be honest. Recently I started using them more often, and I realized that they're very, very good. There are 27 cards. Baujat, how is my health going to be currently recovering from surgery? Let's see. How Baujit Kaur's health going to be currently? She's recovering from surgery. Okay. Oh my God, this is healing, Ashwini. Ashwini is ruled by Ashwini Kumars, who are the gods of the physicians, the doctors of the gods. So your health will be okay. You are healing now. And I see Purva Falguni, which is a really nice nakshatra. I was wondering, I don't know, Purva Falguni basically is associated with love, romance, with relaxation. So this is what I say. This is what tells me you are healing. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about your health now. Maybe you need to relax more, or maybe you had surgery associated with some kind of sex system, sex organs, or something associated with that. But maybe it is that you need relaxation, because Purva Falguni is to relax. So don't worry about your health. The cards were really nice. They're healing. Mama Investor, my daughter is starting college in the fall. Will she be successful? Of course she will be successful. We have to check her chart. Sometimes you can book a consultation with me and we can check her chart. But let's ask Mama Investor a question. Her daughter is starting college in the fall. Will she be successful? Okay. Anuradha, which means wealth, which means friendship, leadership, moving from one place. Maybe she will need to move to. Is she starting in the same city as you, or she will need to move? Because it says moving from one place to another, courage, inspiring. This is really good card. This is Scorpion card, Scorpion energy. I don't know what she's studying, but this is a card of she will need to study hard. And if you tell me what she is studying, because Ardra is the card below, which means it will be difficult, but she will need to she will need to put effort. This for sure, she will need to put effort, but it's normal in college. Just not to, she can get a little bit more emotional if she doesn't, she needs to study. Let's say it in this way. Mama Investor, which career will be good for her, business or law? Oh, let's see the cards. Business or law for the daughter of Mama Investor. Uttara Falguni is the card, but Uttara Falguni, then Mua, which is associated with law, the cosmic law. Uttara Falguni, Aremanda Kindness, creativity, helpfulness. Uttara Falguni is associated to be on the scene, to be a leader and to be on the scene. So she will need to, in both ways, this is Leo. So Leo is more, basically, this is Sagittarius and this is Leo and Virgo a little bit. And this tells me that she will be successful. I'm not sure whether the cards can say whether this is business or law, but for sure she will need to be on the stage. She will need to speak in front of people, or she will need to be the leader in something. But I'm not sure whether the cards can. I have to check the chart in order to tell you whether she will need to do business and what kind of business or law. The cards, I don't think this type of questions can be answered by the cards, but she will be a leader for sure. No, we live in Dallas, but she's moving to Los Angeles. Yes, she will need to move because the card Anuradha is associated with moving. That's why I asked. I'm looking for a new job. Will my next role be successful role with salary increment? Let's see. Looking for a new job. Will my next role be successful role with salary? Going to check with the chart, with the cards. Anuradha again. It will be successful, but again, again, you will need to pay attention and you will need to work hard. Don't get emotional at your place. Leadership position, it can be a leadership position, it can be higher position than the one that you are doing now, but there will be some kind of sacrifice. You need to sacrifice time, energy, emotions, something like that will need to be done for sure. Does anybody else has any questions for the cards, or I can proceed with the questions that you have asked me about Vedic astrology? Okay, my son is starting a very competitive program in high school. Will he be successful? Okay, Mama Investor. My son is starting a very competitive program in high school. Will he be successful? Yes, Danishta. And he will be very successful. Chitra is on below. It is architecture. Chitra is the card of the architects, of people who are creating something, creating programs, creating buildings. Tveshtar is the god of Chitra. The Nishta is associated with prosperity, wealth, optimistic, musical. So yes, for sure, very good cards. Okay, cool. I don't see any other people asking questions. So for now, at the end, after this, at the end, I'm going to proceed with the cards. So if anybody wants to ask questions, prepare your questions. At the end, I'll ask again for more if more people wants to ask the cards. You're welcome, our investor thing, and Baujit Kaur. Sorry for not pronouncing from my pronunciation. Thank you for watching this live. Apologies that I didn't mention that previously that there will be a live broadcasting, but I cannot say. I need to be more organized with my English channel. So before starting, I just want to say a few things about me. I'm a Vedic astrologer, and I have written 2 books. Vedic Astrology Easy and Simple. You can find it in Amazon. It is for beginners. It is important to know that this is for beginners because it is simple, easy and simple, and it is for people who have never heard about Vedic astrology or are really in the beginning phase of their studying. It is very practical, easy, and it will help you to learn more about Vedic astrology. You can find it in Amazon. The other book that I have written is really good, Nakshatras in Vedic Astrology, easy and simple again. It is a really easy and practical book for nakshatras. So I really love it because it is practical. It is for people who wants to because some people they like more theory about life, about Vedic astrology, about astrology. But I'm a Virgo, and I want the knowledge to be practical. Practical spirituality. This is what I believe in, the practical spirituality, because we're living in a material world, and we need to be more practical because we're in this dimension. So you can check Nakshatras in Vedic Astrology 2 in Amazon. I have a course with pre-recorded videos for what was online astrology course for beginners who wants to study Vedic astrology. Just I'm going to show it to you if I can, of course. Let me see. Let me see if I can do that. Yes. Okay. Yes. Okay. Let me share with you. So this is my course, Vedic Astrology Easy and Simple. This is my online course. Where is it? What happened? Yeah, so this is my course. online astrology course for beginners, Vedic astrology for beginners, and the first two lessons are free. So you just need to sign up on this on the academy, astrologycoaching.thinkific.com. The link is I'm going to send you the link in the chat, and you can watch the videos. I have more than 12 hours video content. That all the most important lessons are here, and there is a gift for you at the end. This is a mundane astrology lesson. I have a nakshatras. Of course, this is for beginners. I have important events, children, marriage, matchmaking, the different options, and of course, after in each lesson, there is a PDF file, there is video content, and of course there is a test because I wanted after each lesson people to test their knowledge, not to proceed with the other lessons. So this course is really nice. It is easy and simple, like my books, easy and simple. This is the whole project. Easy and simple is for people from the Western world who have never heard about Vedic astrology, because when I started studying Vedic astrology, it was very difficult to find resources. So I decided to make these resources and to make people from the Western world, to help people from the Western world to reach more easily Vedic astrology. Oh, sorry, I didn't remove the question. So yeah, this is the course. You can find it in Thinkific. I'm going to send you the link in the chat group, and you can check it. The first two videos are for free, so don't worry about that. The other thing is Mama Investor and Baljeet Kaur, I'm going to reply these questions at the end. Is that okay for you? I hope so, because I need to do to answer the other questions from the people who asked them in the group previously in the comments. So I'm going to ask them. I wrote them here, and at the end I'm going to reply to your questions with the Nakshatras cards. Okay, so now I'm stop sharing the screen, and now so let's start with, I'll be fast because it's already 22 minutes. So the first question was the difference between Vedic astrology and Western astrology. The most important difference is that we are using different calculation system. The Western astrology use tropical system, and the tropical system have fixed equinoxes. Which means that they don't take into consideration the precession of equinoxes. Due to this astronomical event, precession of equinoxes, the orbit of the position of the stars is, according to the Earth, is moving 1 degree every 72 years. So the Western astrology, the tropical astrology, doesn't show you the real positions of your planets. This is really important to know. While Vedic astrology is using the sidereal system, and the sidereal system is taking into consideration the precession of the equinoxes. Of course, I put this information here in Vedic astrology, easy and simple. So this is the biggest difference. We use different aspects, but this is really in details. I have specific video in my channel. You can search for it. The other thing that is very important, because people from the Western world, they cannot read the chart. They go to Google. They don't want to go to a consultation to an astrologer, and they prefer to check their chart in Google, but they don't know how to read their chart. So now I'm going to briefly explain how you can read your chart. I mean, how to see the houses. So now I'm going to share again the screen. Okay, so this is the chart of United States. This is how one chart looks. This is how Vedic astrology charts looks. We have two type of charts in Vedic astrology, mostly. We have North Indian. This is North Indian. As you can see, it is like a diamond a little bit. And we have another type of chart, which is the South Indian chart. Just a second to show you the South Indian chart, which looks like that. You see, it's like a quadrant, I think, in English. So in South Indian chart, it is the zodiac signs are fixed. This means that this part will always be Aries, then Taurus, then Gemini, then Cancer, then Leo, then Virgo, then Libra, then Scorpio, then Sagittarius, then Capricorn, then Aquarius, and then Pisces. The zodiac signs are fixed. And if you want to see the ascendant, you have to check for the word AS. In the other chart, the North Indian chart, the fixed will be only the houses. What I mean? What do I mean? This means that this quadrant or this small diamond here is always first house, and 9 is Sagittarius. It's not ninth house. This is Sagittarius. This will always be first house. Sorry. This always will be second house. This always will be third house. Always fourth house. Always fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, 9, 10, 11, 12. This is always. So North Indian chart, we have fixed houses. In the South Indian chart, we have fixed zodiac signs. It is said that if you have strong Jupiter, you will be able to read better the South Indian chart. If you have stronger Venus, you'll be able to read North Indian chart easily. So all people who have stronger Venus, it is better to use this North Indian. For all people who have stronger Jupiter, it is better to use the South Indian chart. So now, I have stronger Venus, so I'm going to, although I'm not very lucky in love, but whatever. My Atma Karka is in Uttara Shada. If people know what is Uttara Shadam, this is mongoose. It is ruled by the animal mongoose, which is lonely animal, right? So this is the first house, and we have few types of houses. The most important houses, the heart of the chart, is the first house, this one. The fourth house. The first house is your life, your body, the summary of the whole horoscope, the well-being, the health, everything. The most important house is the first house. Fourth house, motherland, emotion, happiness, well-being, emotional well-being. Seventh house, the spouse, the partner, other people. And 10th house, this is mission, career, life purpose, and career. So this first, fourth, 7, and 10, this is the heart of the horoscope. We have another type called, we call this Kendra houses. I have written this in the book, Vedic Astrology is Simple for Beginners. We have another type of houses called Trikona houses, which bring luck, opportunities, and happiness. First house is Trikona, fifth house is Trikona, and ninth house is Trikona. You see that the first house is not only Kendra, but it's the Trikona house too, which means that this is really, really important house. We have, many times in my videos, I say that we have bad houses. Bad houses, because I don't want to explain a lot about the houses online, because people are getting confused. So that's why I say bad houses, but we call Dushtana houses, 6th, 8th, and 12th, we call them Dushtana houses or bad, evil houses. And because their significance is related with not very pleasant things. 6th house is health, conflicts, divorce, unprivileged people, service, 8th house is death, rebirth, surgeries, transformations, scandals, humiliation. 12th house, losses, foreign land, spirituality, pension, darkness, dark places, hospitals. So it's they're more negative meaning. So you have to be really careful where the rulers of these houses go in your chart, because they will take the energy with them in the houses that they're placed. For example, let's take this house. This house is sixth house, problems, conflicts, enemies, health, and it is ruled by the second zodiac sign. This too is Taurus, the second zodiac sign, and the ruler of Taurus is Venus. So we need to check where the ruler Venus is placed. It is placed in the seventh house, which means, for example, in your natal chart, in your birth chart, if you have the ruler of the sixth house placed in the seventh, this means that there will be a lot of problems, conflicts associated with your partner, with your business partner, or with your spouse. This is important to know about that. This is really important. So you have to check the lords of the Dushtana houses too. We have the Upachaya houses. Upachaya houses are the third one, sixth one, 10th one, the 10th one, and the 11th. We say that Upachaya houses, they grow in time. What does this mean? This means that no matter there are bad positions in this house, with time, the planets there will grow. If you have debilitated planet, okay, you feel the effect of debilitation of the planet at the first part of your life, but its benefit will grow in time. You will get better in time. That's why if you have bad planets in the 3rd, 6th, or 10th, 11th, this means that, okay, you feel the effect, but in time it will get better and your life will get better. If you want to know more about your wealth, if you are sorry for interrupting like that, but if you have any questions, please let me know about the things that I'm speaking so I can reply to you. And then I'm going to reply with the cards. So if you have, for example, if you want to know more about your money, you have to check the second house, which is savings. You have to check the 11th house, which are income. And again, 5th, this house, and 9th house too, because they are associated with blessings, with opportunities, with luck. If, for example, if the Lord of the 11th and 2nd are related in some way, this is yoga. This is a combination that brings a lot of money, especially if you are in the planetary period of that planet. Of course, you have to check the Taurus sign. So wherever the Taurus sector is placed in your chart, there you can find money and savings and more security. Here, it is in the 6th house. This means that through health, through routine life, through all the significance of the 6th house, you can find more money. For example, through service, through helping other people, through fixing issues, resolving issues, you find more opportunities in your life. So you always have to check the sectors, the zodiac signs, because each zodiac sign has different meaning. For example, Taurus is the sign that gives more savings and security and values, resources. If you want to know, I'll give you another example. Check where your Cancer sector is in your chart. If you check the Cancer sector in your chart, you see where you have a lot of changes, a lot of ups and downs, like the tides, because the Cancer is associated with water, tides. And wherever the sector of Cancer is placed in your chart, there will be always ups and downs. If you want, for example, Pisces is associated with escape, with losses. So wherever your Pisces sector is in your chart, in this case, it is in the 4th house. You see here. This means that through this sector, through this house, you will want to escape. You will want to run away. There will be confusion because Pisces is the deep water, and you need some time to understand this house. I have seen a lot of people who have Sagittarius ascendant, and which means that the Pisces sector is in their fourth house. They don't live in their native places. They leave their places, or they have problems, or there is some confusion associated with relatives, with family, with motherland. There is something associated with the fourth house and its significance. So yes, this is what you have seen. For more information, of course, you can check my book, or you can book a consultation with me. I will speak about the consultation a little bit later. And now, another question that many people ask me is about positions for astrologer. There are many people who wants to become astrologer, or many people who wants to use astrology as a way of understanding their life. Because when I started learning astrology, Vedic astrology, I was searching for some answers, So if you want to know whether you are a good astrologer, of course, we have to check the whole chart. But there are some things that are very important. First of all, there are astrologers who can be very good teachers, and there are astrologers who can be very good consultant. I've been to one of the best astrologers online, and I can say that they are not good consultant. They are not good astrologers. I mean, consulting other people, but they are great teachers. I mean, their courses, their Vedic astrology courses are really, really nice. But when they start communicating with people and helping other people, they're not good in this, which is a little bit strange for me. But this is my experience, of course. So if you want to know whether you're a good astrologer, you have to check where is your Ketu, where is Mercury, where is Jupiter. These are planets associated with occult, astrology, spirituality. The other thing is you have to check the Virgo sign. You have to check Scorpio sign, Aquarius too. If you have planets there, if you have the ascendant or something going on in this zodiac signs, I would add here Pisces and Sagittarius too, but they're more like teacher and guiding people. You can check the nakshatras, Hasta, Bharani. What else? Uttara Falguni, Ashata Bishak, Ashwini, Ashlisha, Uttara Padrapada and Purva Padrapada are nakshatras associated with spirituality, occult, astrology. So you can check this. I have videos about whether you will be good astrologer, whether you will be good psychologist. You can check it online. Everything is in my website. I have a lot of videos about the science, about the zodiac, about the houses. Everything is explained in my YouTube channel, so you can check it. This is what I wanted to answer, because people they want to check their chart, and they know when they see the people from the Western world, when they see this type of chart, they don't know how to read it. That's why I wanted to show it to them. Now I want to show you where I can show you. If you are looking for consultation, I just want to show you my website. This is my website. I love my website. So this is astrology coaching. This is let me see. Let me find it. Okay, so this is my website, astrology coaching, www.astrology-coaching.com. I have some articles here. You can read them. I have a chart calculator here. So if you want, you can check your chart. I have a calculator here. You just need to put some dates, let's say USA, California, not California, Los Angeles, let's say Los Angeles, continue, and you see the chart here. You see the South Indian and you see the North Indian. But here, just keep in mind that what we spoke about, that this chart is with fixed houses. This chart is with fixed zodiac signs. So don't look at these small numbers here, because sometimes they are not correct. I mean, they're correct because they're using our system, but you will not understand it. And these are the explanations of the horoscope. If you are watching my transit videos, you can always need to know the ascendant, the ascendant, and the moon sign. So the first house here is Sagittarius. The second house is Capricorn. You see CSG here, SP. This is Capricorn with the moon. The third house is Aquarius with Saturn. The fourth house here is Mars, Rahu, Mercury. The fifth house is Aries, Venus, Sun, and Jupiter. The sixth house is Taurus, empty. The seventh house is Gemini, empty. Eighth house is Cancer, empty. Leo is the ninth house. The 10th house is Virgo with Ketu. This is the south node of the moon. 11th house, Libra. 12th house is Scorpio. So this is how you read the charts. Here in this chart calculator, there is information about me if you want to know more, or you can check my Amazon.com page. There are some coaching articles because I'm trying to be coached too. Consultations, you can go on consultations, and there are different options of consultations: career and life purpose horoscope, detailed personal horoscope reading. I have life consultation too, love, marriage and children horoscope, revocation horoscope if you want to change your location, and yearly horoscope reading, which is for 1 year in front. Okay, so I showed you the type of consultations I have. And now I'm going, if you have any questions, you can always ask me. But I don't see any other questions, so I'm going to answer with the Nakshatra cards. Mama Investor. Let me see, Mama Investor. Thank you for asking me questions. I really love answering questions. Mama Investor, will my husband be able to retire in the next few years? Let's answer your question, Mama Investor. Will my husband be able to retire in the next few years? Ruhini, yes. Ruhini is the card which will be a little bit slow probably, because Ruhini is one of the most successful nakshatras in Vedic astrology. It is the favorite nakshatra of the moon, of Chandra, the god of the moon, Chandra. So there will be your husband will be able to retire. Just don't push a lot, because if you push, there can be some problem at the end, just to notify you. Baljeet, will I be able to buy a house this year? Let's see. If you have other questions, please let me know so I can answer them. Oops. Uttara Falguni. It is a good card. Uttara Falguni means it is Aryaman, the god of kindness, love, sexuality, prosperity, helpfulness. If the card is positive, so maybe I could say yes, but at the bottom was Mua Nakshatra, which means that you need to change something. There will be need to do some to change in order to buy a house. Maybe you understand this. In this, something will change in the whole process, that you need to change something with your approach. But if you want, you can have it. Mama Investor, I'm having a major surgery in the next few months. Will my head good after the surgery? Let's see what the cards, the Nakshatra Taro cards, will answer. Again, you have Bharani and Mrigashiram. Bharani is associated that you need time. There will be Bharani is associated with this energy, transformation energy. So definitely you will need time to recover from this surgery. But at the bottom you find Mrigashiram, which is nice card. So this means that there will be a positive result. Do you have other questions for the nakshatras? Anybody else? Or if you have more questions, Bojit and Mama Investor? I'm with the cards now. So if you have any questions, now is the moment. I hope I didn't miss any question here. Just a second to turn on this. No, I don't think I missed any question. So if you don't have any other question about astrology or about your personal life to check with the Vedic astrology, Mama Investor, will I buy a new house in the next year? Let me see. If you want, yes, you have this again. Puro Falguni. I don't know why I have 27 cards, but all the time there are the same cards. And Rohini, again, there is prosperity, and you'll be able, if you want, to buy a house. If you want, of course. My answer, the answer of the cards is yes. If you don't have any other questions, just a second to put the cards back. So yeah, if you have any other questions related to astrology, related to the cards, you can always write. You're welcome. You can always write me, and we can make another live broadcasting, and I'm going to answer your questions. I'm happy that I was able to answer this because in this way I'm helping people to read their charts. Of course, if you want to, you can check my books, you can check my consultations, and you can check my Vedic astrology online course, online Vedic astrology course for beginners. I already shared. I'm just going to share the website, or I closed it. I don't know. No, this is the consultations. So if you need any consultation, you can always check the consultation. Soon there will be probably some discounts for the summer. I like the summer to have some discounts, so you can check from time to time the different consultations. So thank you very much for watching. Hopefully we'll have another session soon, and if you have any questions, just write them below in the comments and I'm going to reply to them next time. Thank you very much, and bye bye.